哈佛、哥大、康奈尔、斯坦福，美国名校申请，本科保奖学金申请。完美教育帮您完美规划，完美教育，您的美国名校申请专家。
求学梦由您的美国名校申请专家文美教育赞助播出。
大家好，欢迎收看《求学梦》，我是萱萱。上一期节目中呢，我们了解到报名加州大学系统呢，截止日期是11月30号。那其实呢，报名加州大学与报名其他的美国大学这个过程呢是不一样的。其中最重要的一步就是在网上呢要填写2个申请文书。那今天的节目中呢，我们就具体了解一下这2个文书该怎么写。
When students apply to the University of California to enter as freshmen, they have to supply certain materials. The most daunting part of the application process is probably the essays, which the students have to write. In my experience, students have various questions about the essays, and for example, what is a prompt? That's a very common question that you hear. Other questions are invariably asking about the nature of the prompts. Well, these questions are very simple to answer. Students entering the UC system, hoping to enter, I should say, and making applications to enter, must answer 2 essay prompts. A prompt is simply an essay question. The first prompt is as follows. Describe the world that you come from, for example, your family, your community, or your school, and tell us how your world has shaped your dreams and aspirations. This is one of the 2 questions that students will have to answer. This is simply a question that asks you to respond in 400 to 500 words maximum, which must be typed into the computer using no more than those words. And to give a certain amount of information regarding your hopes for the future. What program maybe you wish to study, whether you would like to study engineering or teaching, or perhaps to be a doctor and follow the medical field, or perhaps to go into management, business, social work, arts, so on. So in a very short amount of space, and if it goes over 400 or 500 words maximum, that's going to make the second essay too short. Both essays need to be within 1,000 words. So for this first essay, the advice that one could give would be to keep it between 400 and 500 words. The admissions process is very rigorous, and the admissions officers are going to carefully read this part of your essay, the first essay, to understand where you think that your life will be after the academic program is completed in future. The second prompt or essay question that students need to answer reads like this. Tell us about a personal quality or talent or accomplishment or contribution or an experience that is important to you. What about this quality or accomplishment makes you proud, and how does it relate to the person you are? Now the key word here is the person you are. Unlike the first essay, which focuses on the future, the person that you wish to be after the academic program is completed, this question wants to know a little bit about who you are now. So this is more like a story, not a list of accomplishments. That would be a mistake to list accomplishments. Really, the advice that we can give at this point in the application process is to produce an essay of about 400 to 500 words. Remember that both the essays need to be the maximum of 1,000 words. So on this particular question about who you are now, students are encouraged to give a short story about something that you've done, helping the poor, or working in your school for some reason, or assisting your professor in some kind of an assignment that he needed help on. Basically, the admissions officers want to see a little bit about who you are and what you've done and your passion, which has helped to shape you to be the person that you are now. Sometimes students transfer from one college in the United States to another college, and this can be for various reasons. As opposed to international students who are entering as freshmen, transfer students are required to write a separate essay as a transfer student. This is an opportunity for students to explain a little bit about why they're transferring, what they've learned being American students in American colleges, and why they might be interested in transferring. In one specific example, a student that I came across in her essay explained that she had gained a very good grounding and a very good basic understanding of the college system in the first college. Yet, during the first year of being in America, recognized that there was another school that was much more specific to her required major. So she transferred into that second college because it suited her and her aspirations for the future. This is very common in transfer students. Students transferring from one school to another school in the United States is a very common thing, and students wishing to do more research to find the college that suits them perfectly well are encouraged to do research, and if they find at the end of their first or second year that they wish to transfer, they can do so, and they would need to write an essay explaining the kinds of changes that they are expecting to encounter at the new school.
求学梦由您的美国名校申请专家文美教育赞助播出。